Hello and welcome to this special explainer from Vibrations and Manifestations. Today, we are diving deep into a powerful reset ritual. If you've ever felt like you're just waiting for life to get good before you can finally feel good, then this one's for you. We're going to learn how to shift your energy right now from the inside out. So let's just start with a quick vibe check. The new year, right? It often comes with all this pressure for a fresh start. But what happens when your internal energy hasn't quite caught up to the calendar? If you're feeling a little bit out of sync with all that new year, new you energy, I just want you to know you are definitely not alone. You might be doing all the things, trying to feel hopeful, trying to get excited for what's ahead, but if we're being honest, underneath it all, you're just plain exhausted from everything that came before. If that sounds even a little bit familiar, you are in exactly the right place. Today, we're going to tackle that feeling head on. So here's the crucial starting point. It isn't your external goals, it's your internal frequency. This is all about shifting your focus from what you want to do to who you are choosing to be on an energetic level. So let's explore your vibrational reality. I want you to think of yourself as a living, breathing broadcast tower. You are constantly, every second of every day, sending out an energetic signal into the universe. And the law of attraction, well, it acts like a cosmic radio receiver. It can only tune into and reflect back the exact frequency you're broadcasting. So if you're broadcasting static and stress, well, you're going to get more static and stress back. So your vibrational signal isn't just one thing. It's actually a composite of your entire being. Every single thought you think, every word that comes out of your mouth, every action you take, it all contributes to the frequency you're broadcasting out there. It's this dynamic, moment-to-moment creation that's happening all the time. And this right here is the absolute key. You have to find that positive emotion before the proof arrives. You can't wait for things to work out to finally feel good. You have to feel good now. And that feeling, that very vibration, is what allows those things to actually manifest in your physical reality. Now, this isn't just some spiritual theory. Modern science actually backs this idea up completely. Your brain is literally wired to create joy from the inside out. So let's take a quick look at the science behind why feeling good first really truly works. Okay, let's start with a concept called hedonic adaptation. Think about the last time you got something you really, really wanted. Maybe a promotion, a new apartment. The excitement was amazing, right? But it probably faded after a few weeks, didn't it? That is hedonic adaptation. It proves that lasting joy isn't about hitting these big external goals. It has to be cultivated intentionally, from the inside, day after day. This is where it gets really fun. Scientists call it affective forecasting. And what it means is that the simple act of just anticipating a joyful event can boost your mood right now. Just planning a coffee date or a weekend trip, it gives you this happiness boost long before it ever happens. You can literally borrow joy from your future to feel better in the present moment. How cool is that? And this is where the real magic happens. Your brain isn't fixed, it's changeable. It's called neuroplasticity. And every single time you practice a small moment of joy, you are literally carving new neural pathways in your brain, making happiness your new default setting. Think of it like a workout for your joy muscle. I really, really want you to let this sink in. We often treat joy like it's a reward we get after all the hard work is finally done. But it's not. Joy is an essential tool. It's what calms your stress response and recalibrates your entire system, making you so much more resilient for everything else you have to handle. Okay, so we've covered the why from both a spiritual and a scientific perspective. Now let's get super practical with the how. Here is your toolkit, a simple daily ritual to start making that shift happen immediately. And just a quick but really important reminder, this practice is not about spiritual bypassing. It's not about pretending challenges don't exist. It is about intentionally adding moments of light and joy into your experience to create balance so that the hard stuff doesn't become your entire reality. All right, here is your daily reset in 4 simple steps. First, a joy audit to just build awareness. Second, schedule the spark to make joy a non-negotiable priority. Third, a 90-second recalibration breath to reset your nervous system in a pinch. And fourth, visualize joy to tune right back into that frequency. You don't have to do all of them, just start with one. Okay, now let's go into what I like to call manifestation debug mode. We need to clear the static, and that means we have to tackle the single biggest excuse that blocks our signal and keeps us from feeling good. This is the myth we have got to bust. I don't have time for joy. That belief, that thought, is the static that's blocking your signal. So here's the reframe, and it's so simple. You don't need a 2-week vacation. You just need one delightful moment. The taste of your morning coffee, the feeling of the sun on your skin for 10 seconds. One song you absolutely love. That's it. That's the start. Let this be your new mantra. Seriously, joy isn't the dessert you get if you're good. It is the fuel. It is the energy source that will help you handle everything else on your plate with so much more grace and creativity and resilience. So as we start to wrap up, I want to leave you with an invitation, a new way to approach the canvas of your year. Please just say this to yourself, either out loud or in your mind. I am allowed to paint new colors into my year. You have the permission and you have the power to add new, vibrant experiences to your life story, starting right now in this very moment. You are the artist. And please take this to heart. Release any pressure or judgment about where you think you should be. You are not behind schedule. You haven't done anything wrong. You are simply in the middle of your beautiful, unfolding story. So I'll leave you with this one question. What is one color, one small, joyful action that you will choose to paint onto your canvas this week? It doesn't have to be big. It just has to be intentional. Thank you so much for joining me for this reset. Remember, the life you want begins with just one spark of joy. And hey, if you want to dive even deeper with more tools and a guided visualization, you can find the full conversation on the Vibrations and Manifestations podcast in the episode titled, Are You Really Living?